Hello, everyone. My name is Tomas Chladek from Product Group in Azure Communication Services. And today, this will be the first part in the series of talks that we'll be having on the session about how to build an application to chat and call with people in Microsoft Teams. So the first part would be about fundamentals in Azure Communication Services, because it's a part of the product that we will need to build such application. And when we are talking about like integrating any type of communication, we usually talk about three main products, which is Microsoft Graph, Microsoft Teams, and Azure Communication Services. So I will first talk about the Graph and Microsoft Teams, because this is what you are familiar with probably. So Microsoft Teams is what you are using right now. It's out-of-the-box solution for chat, calling, PSTN capabilities. Then we are having Microsoft Graph, which is part of the Microsoft 365 ecosystem, and a set of APIs and webhooks, how you can access the contextual data in Microsoft Teams. So for example, if you want to get meetings, channels, chats, presents, that's why we use Microsoft Graph. And the third into the group is Azure Communication Services. That's where I'm coming from. And this is not part of Microsoft 365, but it's part of Azure Platform. We are providing, again, APIs and SDKs to integrate omnichannel experience into any application. So it means integrating chat, calling, video, screen sharing, SMS, or email capabilities. So today we'll be digging deeper into Azure Communication Services. So just to give you high-level overview of what we are providing, there are many channels that we support, and there are many scenarios that we are enabling. So just to name a few, we are having the audio, video, phone numbers. We provide your own SBCs if you have your own numbers. We are looking for scenarios in finance, in healthcare, in retail. We also support async messaging channels such as SMS, chat, or email. And as we are part of Azure Platform, we are also integrating with other Azure services, such as cognitive services or Azure Build Framework. So this would be just a high-level overview. There are many integrations, and just like if you are looking for communication with any product, then Azure Platform, Azure Communication Services is the tool to use it. So then, as this is in Azure Platform, we are also providing integrations into Microsoft 365, and that's what we will be focusing mainly today. So what does it mean when we integrate with Teams? So we are providing a set of APIs and SDKs so that you can you can join Teams meeting experience. Let's talk about the example. So you are not feeling well and you want to talk to your doctor so that you can have a consultation. And you can just pick up your phone. You can go to website of your healthcare provider and just click that you want to have consultation with your doctor. That's all you do. You're just waiting in the lobby. And when the doctor accepts the call, you will be in the lobby. You don't need to uninstall any application. You don't need to, the user interface is customized to the branding, so it looks natural. And you are part of the process. So it's after login, you know where you are, you know what you are asking for. So it has a meaning. It's not just standalone application that you jump into. It's part of the process of getting the consultation. On the other side, the doctor, he just sits by the table. He's using Microsoft Teams application, something that he's familiar with, and he sees that there is a virtual consultation with the patient. So he just goes to the calendar, clicks on the meeting, join the meeting, business as usual. Nothing different. But this way, we are enabling to connect patients with customized experience integrated into custom product to talk or communicate with someone in Microsoft Teams with absolutely out-of-the-box experience. So just to give you a high-level overview, why we are talking about Microsoft Graph, Teams, and Azure Communication Services is because those pieces are always playing together. You need a little bit of everyone to make good end-to-end experience. You are having client application, you are talking to people in Teams, you are getting the contextual information about meeting. So together you're using multiple pieces to provide good developer experience. So in this example, on the left side, you are having a patient coming on the Azure Communication Services application. On the right side, you are having someone in Teams who is answering the call. So I will just go through. And as we are we are providing multiple ways how you can integrate into your products. So if you want to just have out-of-the-box experience, you can use Teams. You can download Teams and schedule a meeting with the doctor in Teams and have a meeting experience. With Teams Premium, now we are providing also virtual appointments, which is providing more customization. So you can customize the experience for the patients that are having out-of-the-box solution. So they can just click on the link, they can receive SMS before the virtual appointment, they can click on the link and then join through branded experience. If you want to do a little bit more than just having dedicated website, maybe you have already your portal and you want to integrate the experience there, then you can use UI library, which is the UI component that you can plug into your existing products and customize it. And if this is not sufficient, you can use the individual SDKs, build your own user experience, and integrate it into your product. The lower you go, the more customization you have. But it takes the higher you go, the faster it is to deliver. So if you want to prototype quickly, you take the Teams Premium, you could take Teams, and it might be sufficient. On the other side, if you want to have own the experience end to end, then using UI library or the SDKs is the right way to go. So in a nutshell, we are providing the learning modules so that you can use different levels, just a UI tool, or use virtual appointments from Teams Premium or SDKs from Azure Communication Services. We are having videos and samples and quick starts how to do it. Then we are providing building tools. So we have a sample builder if you want to just test it, provide a few parameters and build the experience for yourself. Or if you want to have the UI library so that you can just plug in into your into widget and have the experience there. Then when you are building the experience, you are providing APIs for debugging and monitoring so that you can ensure that you are providing the best experience and you can monitor the quality and the engagement of the product. So this was a quick overview of what we are providing with Azure Communication Services in terms of communication with teams. And I will show you the live demo, how easy it is. There is a link to the video where we recorded all the steps that I will be just doing. But first, I will start in my Azure Portal. So in Azure Portal, I can go maybe one step back. And when I load my Azure Portal, I can go to Communication Services. When I go to Communication Services, I can create new resource. And it's just choosing the right subscription, resource group, choosing name, test. I can test for today. I can create new resource. It will take some time, so I will just speed up the process. When I have the resource created, this will be the landing page. With the landing page, I can take the endpoint. This will be important. And if I go to identities and access tokens, this is a way how I can create token and identity for a patient. So if I click on generate, I have the identity, I have the token. For here, I will just go back so that I have everything prepared. And then, so this is the preparation of the ACS resource. On the other side, I'm having a UI library. This is we are providing to you. So you can just take it and try it. I will refresh the page, so it's a blank. So over here, we are just requiring a few parameters to fill it in so that I can join this meeting. The goal of the demo is that I will be able to use this custom application to join this meeting without any code. This means just like with the parameters that I'm providing here. So I will start copying it. So first I have identity. So I will fill in the identity. I will fill in the token. Then I need the endpoint. And the last part is my name. And I have URL of this meeting that we are currently in. You can find it in Teams. Just made a shortcut for me. And now it loads. So I will start the call. And now I am having this custom experience. I am joining the call where we are right now. I'm hearing myself twice, so I will just leave the call. But as you can see, I see all the people. I see the screen sharing. And if I have two cameras, I can also have two camera feeds. So I can see all the people in the meeting. I can write a message. And let me leave. So this is the experience we are providing, and anyone can build it. We are providing SDKs for web, for iOS, for Android, and for UWP, which means Windows. So you can integrate it into any platform, and it's ready to use. I'll go back now to the deck. So as this was the live demo, what we are providing, let's just sum up what we just saw. So we were able to take custom application and join Teams meeting. With Graph API, you can get your Teams meeting URL of any meeting. So this means that you can join any meeting if you have the right setup. So you can build your own experience with joining or communicating with your customers. And this would be it for today. I can't see the chat. So if anyone has any questions, please just let me know. Or I can also then answer later, asking if you want in the chat.
Yeah, I think, Tomas, it's easier probably to follow up on the chat afterwards. I did share some of the links what you shared, and the link to the Dan Wallen's great video on Azure Communication Services, the one which you had on slides. And as Tomas said, we'll actually start a series of 8 weeks from this moment forward. So one of the 3 demos in the Tuesday call will be around ACS. So really, really cool. We'll have Aisha Bass, Tomas, and Dan Walling doing the demos in the upcoming weeks, so which is awesome. But next steps.
Okay,
Tomas.
so just if you want, there are 3 QR codes or 3 links. If you want to just follow up on your own, I can also share it in the chat. The first one is about virtual appointments. This is the scenario we just discussed when you can join Teams meetings with the customers. Then we are having documentation if you want to dig deeper into what we provide. And the last one is if you want to get support from our customer engagement team, this is the right email to use. We can start the conversation today if you want. That would be it for myself. Thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Tomas. Really awesome stuff. Thank you for that one.